My name is Samia Oursana. I was born in Morocco in 1986, and when I was 2, I came to Italy with my family, to Modena, to be exact. A year and a few months ago, I moved to Rome. I received a university degree in Bologna in international development and cooperation. This topic is very dear to me, and I've decided to follow the field of my university studies, also because of my personal story. My story is a bit complex. I was born in Morocco, I have French citizenship, and I've lived in Italy for over 23 years. As far as being a European citizen, fortunately, I never knew what it meant to renew my residence permit, having tough times, reaching the crossroad at 18 when one decides whether to work or continue studying. The fact of having come to Italy when I was 2 made my social situation and social relations easier. And having come so early, my accent and way of doing things made me very similar and much in uniform with the Italians. So at a certain point, I had to struggle with my friends to remind them that I am also Moroccan. I realized that many kids fall into the assimilation cliché because it isn't easy when an entire society asks you to be similar to it in order to be accepted. The best way is to find a synergy, a point between the two cultures one belongs to. In fact, there are many typical values of my culture that are still present inside of me. Surely, on a political level, in administrations and in social services that are offered, I think it is time to pass the ball to who is truly competent. Understanding the limits that one law entails, as opposed to another one, for who has personally experienced it, is much more immediate, I feel. I believe much more in work done on a local level than on a national one. Being second generation isn't the same thing as being an immigrant. I don't have plans to migrate. My project in life is to stay here and not anywhere else. I don't have to accumulate money to send back to my country or origin, because my parents are in Italy. It's the picture of Italy that is changing. For example, my parents have been in Italy for 23 years, and they still feel like guests. Second-generation immigrant is not good. I am the daughter of immigrants. That does not mean that I'm an immigrant. I did not choose to immigrate. My parents did so for me when I was 2 years old. Last year I began working with the radio by substituting friends who could no longer carry on their program called The Arab Voice. It was a program totally dedicated to learning about the Arab culture. In this program, we felt the need to change the message and try to tell a bit more about ourselves. Tell about other things, about our world, and give a new message about a new Italy that is changing ever more rapidly. So we thought about doing a very specific program. It is called ItaliaDue, which is broadcast every Thursday at 1. We are pleased to say that ItaliaDue is a second-generation program, and not on second generations. And that is because we are the second generation.